Good morning from Amsterdam. Well, not really. I'm back home now and I'm narrating with my cat sat on my knee. You might be able to hear her purring down the microphone actually. But yeah, this was our morning after our day in Amsterdam, and it was the second day of our Interrailing adventure through Holland and Germany. And the day before we'd arrived by ferry from Hull and we'd had a brilliant day exploring the city. If you'd like to see the previous video or if you'd like an overview of our full route, you can find the videos saved in the playlist that's linked in the description. So after a lot of walking the previous day, much more than we'd planned, we decided to take a bus in the morning to go to the train station to start our Interrailing. And we hopped on and thought it would take us straight to the train station. However, a few minutes into the journey, we all had to actually get off the bus unexpectedly, so we ended up a little bit lost and not entirely sure where we were. But we were so lucky because there was a lovely lady sitting in front of us and she translated the announcement on the bus that explained that we needed to get off it, and then she really kindly walked part of the way with us to the train station along with her dog, and she helped to point us in the right direction. So thank you so much to her because it really helped, and it was also just so lovely to talk to someone on the way about Amsterdam, and yeah, so thank you so much to the lady that helped us. So we ended up walking quite a little bit more again, just like the day before, but it was such a beautiful morning and we didn't mind having one last walk along the canals before leaving Amsterdam. We would be returning to Amsterdam later in the trip, so later on I will be posting another video with lots more footage of Amsterdam. So luckily we made it to the train station in time for our train, just about. The Rail Planner app told us exactly which platform to head to, which was really helpful since we were running a little bit later than planned. The Rail Planner app was the app which we use after buying our Interrail tickets to plan all of our journey, and it's also got our tickets on it. So this was our very first train journey using our Interrail passes and we were really impressed. The app was really easy to use. We just brought up our ticket for the day and we scanned the QR code. The seats were really comfy on the train and there was loads of space as well, and everything just went really smoothly. So we were going to be travelling all the way to Bremen, but we decided to break up the journey with a stop in Groningen. On the train we sat upstairs, which was really exciting because we'd never been on a train with 2 floors before. Between Amsterdam and Groningen we had to change trains, and when we got onto our second train we met 2 really lovely people who were also travelling, and we had such a lovely chat all the way to Groningen. It was such a lovely journey. As soon as we arrived in Groningen, we wished that we had more time there. Just opposite the station was a really lovely street full of shops and cafes, and seemed to be so much to explore that we weren't able to see in the time that we were there. We only had about 2 hours in Groningen and we needed to make sure that we got something to eat because it was lunchtime. So we found a really lovely cafe and we sat outside and we shared a cinnamon pastry and a slice of carrot cake, and they were both absolutely delicious. After that we had about 40 minutes to wander around before heading back to the station, and we definitely plan on coming back to Groningen in the future for a proper visit. So if you've been before and you've got any recommendations, please do leave them in the comments. Now at this point we needed to catch a rail replacement bus to get to Bremen, which we knew about in advance because it was on the Rail Planner app when we planned the journey, but what we didn't know was exactly where to catch the bus from. Now we should have headed to the station a little earlier than we did. We went and queued inside a ticket office to ask, but we didn't actually have enough time to get to the front of the queue. But thankfully I did spot a little sign in the window of the ticket office showing the bus bay numbers, and one of them said that it went to the destination that we needed to go to. So we headed over to that bay and we had a chat to the bus driver, who did confirm that it was the rail replacement bus. so we didn't miss our bus, which was good news. I do wonder actually whether we would have maybe seen which bay to go to if we'd have gone back into the train station, where it would probably have said that there was a rail replacement bus running. So that's something that we've learned for next time. So the bus journey took us into Germany, and it stopped for a quick passport check along the way, and then from there we were dropped off in Leer, where we boarded a final train that headed to Bremen. So we arrived in Bremen, where we were going to be staying for 2 nights, and in the next video we are going to show you all of our footage from Bremen, including the really exciting place that we stayed. So we stayed in the smallest house in Germany, and it was so fun. So I can't wait to show you around and share what we did and what we ate, and also show you where we stayed. Please do remember to subscribe and switch your notifications to all if you'd like a notification when that next video is uploaded. Thanks so much for watching. Please do leave in the comments any thoughts, and also if you've got any recommendations of where's good to visit if we go travelling again. And I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!